Hey everybody, I'm Jack Rita of Future Pastimes, and I'm the designer of the ECAS and More Tani expansion, which is the third expansion for the classic Dune board game, the 2019 edition from Gale Force 9. And one of the variants in this expansion is something called Discovery Tokens. And these are tokens that will get placed onto corners of the board that rarely see any action. There are two types of tokens. There are Hyregs, which will be placed in desert territories, and there are Smuggler tokens, which will be placed in rock territories. And the way it works is you'll have spice cards that you shuffle into the spice deck, and when you draw one of those, it will indicate where you'll put a 6-spice spice blow and where you're going to put a specific type of token. You're going to choose from one of the 4 of each type's random and place them face down in the territory. So you don't know exactly what is there. You have to discover them. So you go to that territory, and if you are still in that territory when the spice collection phase happens, you get to peek at the token and decide if you want to reveal it right there and then. And if it's a location, you'll be able to occupy it at the beginning of the very next turn. So not right when you reveal it, but before the storm is going to move. Now we're taking a closer look at one of the Smuggler tokens. There are 4 of them, and you will have at most 3 show up in a game. This one that we're looking at is called the Treachery Card Stash. So when this is revealed, you're going to be able to draw the top card of the Treachery deck and add it to your hand. And if your hand is full, you still get to draw the card, and then you discard any card from your hand. So you could get rid of a worthless card if that's the case, or some duplicate, or just whatever it is that you would don't want to have and would rather have the new card. So it's very handy to get. There's no downside. You can always decide to reveal it and not draw a card at all if you want. And in any case, once this is revealed, it is removed from the game. So it does not become a location that people go to just get free treachery cards. It's one and done. Now, if the Space and Guild are in the game and there's ever a Smuggler token on the board face down, they get to peek at that token whenever they want. So they might decide, oh, I want to go to this territory and make sure that nobody else gets this. In as much as they want to get it for themselves. So likewise, the High-Rake tokens, if the Fremen are in the game, they get to peek at those. So this is a nice way to get an extra treachery card. It's free. If the Atreides are in the game, they don't get to see what it is. So that's a little bit of card knowledge that you get to keep for yourself. So it is definitely a good token to go after. And all of the Discovery tokens are good. How good they are will vary from game to game and player to player, but there are no bad tokens. So there's no like, oh, I found a Shai-Hulud nest and they're going to attack you and just devour you. So we don't have that, at least not yet. But yeah, I enjoy these because I like how they open up the board a little bit more. They give the players something else to go after. Sometimes the stronghold you want to get into is blocked, and you're like, what am I going to do? And you're like, well, now I've got maybe something else to check out on those boards. When you do have a territory that is revealed by a token, it becomes a permanent territory, and it is a territory within the territory that is in. So it takes one movement to get to that territory if it's a meridian, and you're trying to get into a location there. It's one more movement to then get into that territory. But you can ship directly to them. It's like stronghold rules. Only 2 factions can be in them. And again, you can ship directly to them at stronghold rates as well. But like I said, the Treachery Card Stash is not a location. So once it's revealed, it is removed from the game. So if you've had a chance to play with the Discovery tokens, let me know what you think of them, and let me know how often you decide you're going to use them in the game. I think they're very low impact in terms of understanding and accessibility for newer players. It's an easy variant to add into all the games. I like to include them all the time now. So I like they add a little bit more intrigue to the game. And it's not difficult for new players to grok what the effects are. And if you have had a chance to play with them, let me know how they went, what kind of impact they had on the game. We sometimes try to curate a specific type of Dune experience by perhaps top-loading the spice deck with some of the Discovery spice cards, or even knowing ahead of time which Smuggler or High-Rake tokens we're going to use. They'll still get placed face down, so you still have to go there and discover them before they are activated. But there you have it. That's it for this one, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.